You keep dancing with the devil. One day it's gonna follow you home.
It's your humble host, Big Truck. Hey, yo. Shout out to my man Tip Network. They got some things to say, then the spirit of the universe is going to take us home. So without further ado, grab a shoulder pad and your helmet, and let's get this work. Let's go.
They say the truth hurts, so I lied to you. Yes, I lied to you.
I have often been accused of being a queer, a lesbian, and having a fine woman hiding in the closet. But I'm also a strong Christian and I know my Bible well, okay? But as a heterosexual woman, straight woman, how can I answer that question, y'all, and be strong in my opinion without being accused of being homophobic?
Message!
You can still answer those questions and be with the rainbow people. However, we're going to dive in deep into this because I know you. Corey Holcomb exposed you. My boy Paul Pierce exposed you. Your boy Big Truck exposed you. Conversation and reviews. Let's get it.
The people online, they start saying Black Love Coach Cheyenne Bryant gay. Seen with a stud. Now, she's allegedly supposed to be seen with this woman, Ty Young, who was an ex-NBA player. But then they had this image of her. Go Birds. I didn't know that she was an Eagles fan. Go Birds, and you can see her fingernails right there, right? And
here's the thing, we already know what she is. She know what she is. When her back is up against the wall, you see her crack like a fucking egg, crack like a damn earthquake, shake, because now she's put on the spot. She's always used to putting others on the spot, but when you put her on the spot, her ass choke, and the true identity of herself begins to show.
When you see that image and then you go right on to the next image, you see those same fingernails and she's having a dinner for two. Now this dinner for two is supposed to be with Ty Young's birthday bash, right? And her and Ty Young, they out there shindigging, having a good, having a dinner together. But again, this woman is alleging that she's not part of that lifestyle.
So it turns out that Miss High Functioning Woman herself is a lesbian, which indicates that she's always had an agenda to put a wedge between men and women.
Right. Yeah.
Thank you. And I'm glad that it's being highlighted. I'm glad it's being exposed for what it is. Think about it. However, for a large number of you modern feminist women out there that don't like to look into things, y'all just look at things and take shit for face value for what it is instead of doing your research. I'm from Long Beach. I'm from Cali. Game recognized game. Player to player, pimp to pimp. I know people that know Cheyenne Bryant. All right? Come on now. I already knew what type of time she was on.
My favorite bull dagger. Hi, Dr. Bryant. How you doing? Yeah. See, they say I look gay, but she is. But y'all a little doctor. Y'all love to be cult-led. You love for somebody to not live by what they say.
Fuck that. Shout out to my homegirl, Tasha K. Keep doing what you're doing, Queen. You're doing an amazing job. Keep doing what you're doing. Much love and respect. Keep putting that truth out there.
But tell you how you should live. At least I sit up here and I live by what I say.
Newton found out, according to Tasha K, that Dr. Cheyenne Bryant was in a gay relationship, and Cam Newton felt that because she wasn't even, married or had a long-term girlfriend or ever had kids, she was in no moral position to talk about him. And so once he found out about the real truth of her sexuality, he then ended the friendship with Dr. Cheyenne Bryant's girlfriend because he felt that Dr. Cheyenne Bryant and her girlfriend were acting in bad faith.
I'm not a 42-year-old successful woman who is
I hear a lot of talking, but the words don't mean shit.
Without any kids, seeking validation. And nor am I embarrassed about that.
You a damn lie. You a damn lie. You liar. You bumbleclad liar thief.
Especially, unfortunately, in the Black community, when they come with titles or clout. Once we see someone on TV, once we see someone with a famous person, once we see someone on a big platform, once we see someone has the level of followers, once they throw a title in front of their name, we believe everything they say. I could tell from the appearance on Basketball Wives and the energy that was given there. I could tell from the rage she had for black men that you are not a person that should be a relationship coach. You still have a lot of unprocessed trauma that is actively triggering you as you're on platforms, causing you to shout on men.
But you ask yourself, where did that come from? Go back to her childhood. Her father wasn't in her life. Or if her father was in her life, her father didn't pour into her as a father should pour into his daughters. What things you experienced as a child? I don't know. Was you abused? Was you touched? That's what it seems like to me. Because a lot of those that roll that way as a child were done that way as a child.
Is when you say it to other women who have trauma, they're just hearing that you're shouting on men, so they love to hear it. And again, because you have the title of a doctor, people automatically believe you and would never assume you could be a scammer. This is why so many pastors get passed. This is why so many pastors are able to scam the black community. Because if it says pastor in front of his name and he has a good suit on, clearly he must be truthful and a good person. We have to become better at discerning wolves in sheep's clothing.
Go ahead, sister. Now that's a sister right there. She's spitting facts. She's spitting the actual factual. And this is the shit that a large number of women need to hear. You following individuals that you should not be following.
I was right there. Her own interpersonal relationship with trauma and her inability to see the good sides or aspects of trauma is the very reason she should not be trauma coaching anybody. Or at least in my opinion.
He created an AI and lied on him and he ain't never did nothing to her.
It was never a dude. It was a woman. If that's the way you move, just say so. To try to shame men. How fucking lowbrow is that? Nick Cannon, try to shame him. That shit didn't work. My football brother, Cam Newton, try to shame him. That shit didn't work. My boy from the streets, Paul Pierce, try to shame him. That shit didn't work. Corey Holcomb just coined a phrase on your ass. Then Big Truck came and finished the job. You are not who you say you are.
Y'all, for all the lames who don't know, that dude don't exist. She had a girl that she used to call her security. That's where her work been.
Oh man, she can't loosely slide her way out of this one. Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, absolutely exposed. Exposed for loving that cat, chasing the cat. Why must I chase that cat? I guess it ain't nothing but the dog in there, you know what I mean? And she's getting hit from all angles, from Tasha K, O'Shea Duke Jackson, Hype.com, Corey Holcomb, been saying it for years. This lady is absolutely done. But I guarantee you this, it ain't gonna make no difference to the sick sycophantic fans because they're gonna absolutely love what she's selling them. Because that title, just like the lady earlier said, got them in a trance. Yes ma'am, no ma'am, tell us what you want us to know ma'am. Then in the end, when the grift is exposed and the dollars unfold, in the back of their mind, they'll say this, they know.
Which is, why is it that so many black women cannot see frauds online? When you're a sheltered individual, you don't know how to identify street individuals and hustlers and scammers.
Everybody can see the lie now, but I don't understand how was she able to lie to you in the beginning? And you expect me to have respect for you.
Just like the brick bitch. How is it that she was able to fool a large number of women, claiming that a dude hit her in the face with a brick because she would not give him a number? Large number of y'all women bit that shit, ate that shit like M&Ms. You ate it up. Shaming men. But it wasn't until men of good character started doing their research. Other women of good character started doing their research. And the bitch got exposed. I am convinced that a large number of women are easily to be manipulated and easy to be used, taken advantage of, fucked over, and all of that. But those are the same ones that will go on social media, TikTok, Instagram, and sit up there and then act like they fucking Mr. Big Tub. Y'all are the same ones that will let a gay, got nothing against gay people, a gay woman, give y'all relationship advice. They want to shame men because she has a problem with men that stem from her childhood. Boy, I'm telling.
What I'm trying to say, there's a different type of man, a different type of woman out here you can't pull it on.
But again, this woman is alleging that she's not part of that lifestyle. But yet and still, now some would say, well, it don't matter if she's a part of that lifestyle or not. She can still give information. Yeah, but you still have to be about your message.
Who showed her what a man is? How she's so confident and accurate in her assessment in what a man does? Just talking.
That reminds me of Prince Sella. The same thing. And shout out to my man, Charleston White. Keep speaking the truth, King. But again, who the fuck are you to give advice about a man and you are not a man? Now, if you're speaking from a woman's perspective, that's fine because you're a woman. But you cannot speak from a male's perspective and you are not a man. Help me make it make sense. I'm glad a large number of men have taken their gold pill, continue to take that gold pill, and for others that don't know what the gold pill is, please share.
Shut up.
You know what it is, but ain't it always what it looks like? Ain't that what they care about? It's always what it looks like. They care about what this looks like right now.
Her whole game is trauma bonding. That's all manipulative females can use to gain power, is basically pivoting off people's abuse by men over their lives, over their lifetime. Everybody has been abused by some type of man, whether it's physically, emotionally, in some way. So she's just using trauma to bond, she's just trauma bonding.
Wake up! Greetings, you polite savages.
Oh, I say it again. You've been had. You've been took. Been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Ladies and gentlemen of polite savages, we are now about to embark on a journey sure to anger feminists and fans of the struggle doctor alike. Well, you polite savages. I thought I was all done talking about the glorious struggle doctor Cheyenne Bryant, but guess what?
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
Oh, they're dropping receipt after receipt after receipt that allegedly this young lady has been perpetrating a fraud. Absolutely unqualified to talk about these intersexual relationships because she doesn't like the intersexual. She only likes the same sexual relationships. You dig? No, I'm not saying that she's unable to do her job or practice her life coach or whatever the heck she's doing nowadays because her job title always changes, always rearranges, and always is very vague. But what I am saying is that if she came out and said that she was on the LGBT squad, no shade in the game, but allegedly if she was there, then would you be listening to this lady giving you advice on how to pick a high quality man with that low functioning, high functioning, blabble over and over and over again like a broken record? Oh, she was on that award tour with Muhammad her woman, if you understand. But as always, we can only guarantee to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth as we see it. And sometimes the truth is a bitter, bitter, bitter pill. But you gotta shut up and tell the real because we know the deal. Dr. Cheyenne Bryant needs that truth pill. So there's nothing left to do but get on up into it. Are you ready?
Aye.
Well, let's go.
This prophet is one of the worst human beings you can meet. When you think of it, I'd rather be bitten by a rattlesnake, stung by a scorpion, bitten again by a viper, because God can heal me from all of that. But a false prophet can ruin me in this life and the life to come.
The Torah speaks of it. In the end time, there will be people, false prophets, claiming to be something that they're not. And if you are not prayed up, if you do not walk in wisdom and walk in the light and the life thereof, you will be sucked in. You will be deceived. They will come up with fancy words to try to wow you. They will act and pretend to be intelligent and highly valued when they not. They know what they doing is wrong. They know what they doing is deceitful and evil. They don't think that you know. They don't think that you gonna catch it. The reason why they move in this way is they're opening a door to reel you in.
And all it takes is for me to believe one lie.
No, I don't want to sound extremely polite, savages, but let's just think about this really logically. Imagine how she went hard on Cam Newton, telling Cam Newton he was creating broken homes. He was absolutely doing this and doing that. Nick Cannon, the same thing. All of these men, oh my goodness, they are absolutely creating broken homes, but she ain't had nothing to say about Cardi B. Stephon Diggs having multiple babies at the same time. You notice she's been silent? Crickets, crickets, crickets. She ain't said a damn thing about that. You know why? Because she has a hatred for men, and she wants to push that female agenda. You see, most of her fans are women. Most of her fans like Cardi. And if she talks bad about Cardi, she's going to lose a whole lot of revenue and income because she has to survive in that echo chamber. And her sycophantic simps, all they want to do is absolutely throw flowers at this lady, even though they know she's absolutely unqualified for them flowers. She even said it herself. She ain't got no damn license because a license got in the way of her therapeutic experience. Well, let's think about that. The reason why she didn't get a license because she went on these channels and these shows talking all of this blabble blabble, all of this undiagnosed science, all of this pseudoscience, that she would lose her license, especially when she starts diagnosing people she's never examined before and saying that this person's a narcissist or this person's absolutely an alcoholic. All of this stuff you're not allowed to say because she would be in direct violation of HIPAA laws. That's why she ain't got no damn license. You dig?
When I got my doctorate, I transitioned to a psychologist.
Watch her facial micros. Watch her body language. You want to sit up there and eat coochie and eat booty and suck face. Let's run this shit back like a running back. You look into her, you see pain. You look into her, you see trauma, childhood trauma. What's that say about you, Ray? Like I said, I know people that know her. We all from the hood. I know who the hell she is. You can't pull one on me. My nigga, I remember when you was stripping in the club. I don't know. First Kings, Barbary Coast. Need I say more? Come on now. You talking about you from Long Beach. I'm from Long Beach. Used to hang out at the fucking Long Beach Mall. Shoreline Village. You've always been into women. This ain't nothing new. You could fool them heifers and them hoes out there. But you ain't fooling me. Player to player, pimp to pimp. Play the game how it go.
Psychology expert, life coach, so that my hands wouldn't be tied behind my back. Because when I was a therapist working for a nonprofit under a license,
You a bitch. You a bitch.
the protocol, just with the BBS law, there's so many things that you cannot do based on ethics and law.
And now this one is deep, deeper than Atlantis, deeper than the seafloor traveled by the mantis. This lady will look you dead in the eyes and tell you that ethics and laws get in the way of the therapeutic process. Just think about that for a minute. Could you imagine if a doctor who was going to operate on you said, oh man, these medical ethics are getting in the way of me being able to operate on you? You would run for the mountains. You would run screaming. You would make sure that this person was put out of ever being able to do this again. But this lady will sit up here on the Breakfast Club. She'll sit up here on all of these podcasts and she'll look you dead in the face and tell you that the therapeutic process is impeded by ethics. Are you crazy? So basically what she's saying is that confidentiality, informed consent, professional conduct, and client rights are not things that she considers necessary to the therapeutic.
But the shit that she talk about on the show, if that was the case, violates that. And she would have been lost her damn license. You see, she had to come back and switch her game up. Switch up her talking points. Okay, people are starting to catch on to her. And then they're starting to challenge her talking points. She doesn't like to be challenged. Okay? Think about it. It's almost like when you expose a person and you let a person know that you know what they're doing, they don't like that.
So many things that you cannot do based on ethics and law that, in my opinion, it negates and it really takes away from the real therapeutic experience.
This is why this lady's a life coach, because she's full of horse pucky. This is why this lady will do things like be a bold-faced hypocrite. Why she'll say that somebody slid into her DMs, then say, oh, for therapy. Absolutely ridiculous. And y'all still following this lady?
Offset. Here, my
To ask
You dumb asshole.
for a therapy session. Okay,
And that's why I want to give him his
Hold
props.
on.
And
Give
this
it
is
up
what
for
I think-
Offset,
yes.
looking for help.
Yeah, you shouldn't have said that. That was a violation.
I'm gonna get, see, well, you see how I put that out there?
You a dirty motherfucker.
Thank
I knew I was gonna get you. But
Sound like a real nigga to me.
And listen, we ain't got no mods for you if you don't like the opposite sex. If you are same-sex relationship, alternate lifestyle, whatever you want to call it, no problems at all. Do your thing, sis, but come out and be transparent about it. Now we understand why you don't like the men there. Now we understand what's going on with the situation, why you were on people's neck, because you're trying to make the other side look good. Attract the little folks to your side, to your playing field.
I bet you the other side is supporting her. There's an agenda. Individuals that put out an agenda, they need a spokesperson. They need a puppet. All right, don't worry about it. You'll catch it later.
Nah, you ain't fooling us, lady. And a lot of people out there, they are finding out all about you. Them internet detectives is on the case. And allegedly, this young lady has always liked the different side of the game, if you know what I'm saying.
So it turns out that Miss High Functioning Woman herself is a lesbian, which indicates that she's always had an agenda to put a wedge between men and women.
So Dr. Cheyenne is a lesbian. I knew that anyway, judging by her entourage and people that, she had surrounding her. Oh, my bad, allegedly. But the message still remained the same. Y'all sit up there and listen to the pastor every day, go to the church knowing that the pastor still like the same, fornicating, committing adultery, even like little bitty.
She like eating coochie and eating booty? That's her thing. But be honest about your shit, though. Keep it $1 with your peoples. Same thing with She or 7. Talk all that big tub shit. But behind closed doors, your lifestyle, the way you move, is totally different than what you talking about. You see, Priscilla changed her game around after her ass got exposed.
It still don't stop y'all, does it?
Now, I don't know if y'all have been following Dr. Bryant. And so I've been watching her rise and her stardom and stuff like that. And I'm going to give you a little backup story right here. So Dr. Cheyenne, I don't know if y'all know, is gay. Stud, she's gay. A little backstory on Dr. Bryant. So Dr. Bryant, who y'all been praising for her ability to check men and I guess lead modern women into setting higher standards for themselves, is a gay woman and hasn't come out and told y'all that she's gay because it will ruin her brand.
Dr. Cheyenne Bryant is just another example. This lady for years have been out here kicking the backs of men in, talking cash, money, over and over again, telling fellas, hey, you're toxic, you're low functioning.
Knowing her, she gonna change her game around like Priscilla did. And it won't be long before She-Ra 7, sprinkle, before she changed her game around. Race, hustling, hussies, heifers, heathen, 99-cent mop bucket crows, internet detectives. Much love and respect to you for doing your research. Keep your heads up like them Lambo doors. It's your boy Big Truck. I'm gone one.